So back in 2025, there were a series of Gen Z protests across the world, with some even being as successful as overthrowing their government. Well, Mexico recently also had a Gen Z protest, but it turns out it was most likely a CIA Psyop. The protest was against Claudia Sheinbaum and her administration for failures to prevent violence from the cartels, which is nothing new for the country, except that this protest was full of old people, with one in particular being former President Vicente Fox. This is notable as Fox was and still is a member of the PAN party in Mexico. This is important because during the previous election, the two rivaling parties in Mexico, PAN and PRI, both joined forces like Goku and Frieza in the Tournament of Power and put up their own candidate to run against Sheinbaum. Sheinbaum ran under Mexico's newest and third party, Morena, which has been in power for almost 10 years now. Anyways, Fox's presence at the protest was suspicious to a lot of people, and after a little bit of digging by journalists, they found out that the protest was widely funded by the Atlas Network. If you don't know who they are, you're not alone, as they are not widely known. This shadowy cabal of conservative think tanks across the world are known for pushing right-wing ideology in various countries. A famous member of this network that you might have heard of is the Heritage Foundation, most infamously known for Project 2025. But it doesn't stop there. Atlas Network is the author behind the Wind Turbines Kill Whales movement. In a ploy to infiltrate leftist conservation groups and spread fear about green energy, Australian politician Peter Dutton started the campaign to protect whales from wind turbines in the ocean. Apparently, the vibration is damaging to whales, so much so that they can die. Dutton has known ties to the Atlas Network, and this myth ended up spreading across the world, even to the ears of President Trump, who briefly mentioned it during an interview. All that to say, the Gen Z protests in Mexico were most likely not genuine and probably a CIA psyop to oust Sheinbaum and the Morena party in Mexico. But hey, what do I know? Anyways, thanks for watching.